Good morning, viewers. You are watching Republic TV with me, Priyanka Das. Welcome to today's segment of Quick Morning, where we bring you the latest news and updates from around the country and across the world to set the tone for your day. From tracking the doctors' protests in Kolkata to seeking justice for Abhaya to murder probe of NCP leader Baba Siddique, picking pace, stay tuned as Republic TV brings you the ground realities of these developments. But that's not all. We'll also be bringing you the latest updates from the realms of business, sports and entertainment in a jam-packed lineup for this morning. So let's kickstart today's Mega News Day here on Republic, as always, with the nation first this quick morning. The Federation of All India Medical Association of FIMA has announced a nationwide shutdown of elective medical services starting today. This decision supports the ongoing protests by junior doctors in West Bengal. FIMA represents various resident doctors' associations across India. During a meeting, FIMA leaders expressed their frustration over the lack of satisfactory action from the West Bengal Chief Minister regarding their demands. They emphasized the need for a united front and stressed that emergency services will still operate as usual. The Mumbai police is investigating the shocking murder of former Maharashtra Minister Baba Siddique. He was shot on Saturday night outside his son's office. At the time, he was accompanied by a police constable. Authorities have recovered 2 pistols and 28 live cartridges from the suspects. They believe a member of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang may be linked to the crime. The police have formed 15 teams to identify anyone who aided the shooters, as they work tirelessly to bring justice to this case. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and his family have returned a 5-acre plot of land linked to an ongoing investigation into a land scam. This land was originally allotted to Kharge's son for a project in the aerospace sector. The decision follows similar actions by other political figures amid criticism of alleged nepotism. The controversy began earlier this year when the land allocation drew public ire, with accusations of misuse of power against the ruling party.
देखिए, इन लोगों का मति भ्रष्ट हो गया है। जिस तरह से कांग्रेस पार्टी एक समय एक छत्र राज करने वाली पार्टी थी पूरे देश में, पूरे प्रदेशों में, लेकिन उनकी गलत नीति के कारण, उनके भ्रष्टाचार के कारण आज पार्टी सिकुड़ते जा रही है। और अभी भी हरियाणा में वहाँ की हार को लोग पचा नहीं पा रहे हैं और ईवीएम पर ठीकरा ठोक रहे हैं।
The BJP has appointed Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav as observers for the election of the new state legislature party leader in Haryana. This comes after the BJP won significant victory in the assembly elections. The party is also preparing for leadership elections in Jammu and Kashmir, where the National Conference emerged as the largest party. The BJP made notable gains in this election, securing 29 seats. A festive occasion turned tragic in Uttar Pradesh's Mahasi, where a dispute over music during a Durga idol immersion escalated into violence. This led to stone pelting and gunfire, resulting in the death of 22-year-old Ram Gopal Mishra and injuries to several others. In response, the police were deployed to restore order, using lathi charges to disperse the crowds. Local residents protested the police response blocking a major highway. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath condemned the violence and instructed authorities to ensure safety during future immersions. A harrowing incident has come to light in Khandwa, where a young girl was set on fire by the son of a man she had accused of molestation. The victim, who had filed a complaint against the accused's father on October 7th, was attacked on Saturday morning when the accused's son poured petrol on her and set her ablaze. The severely burnt girl was rushed to Khandwa District Hospital and later referred to Indore for further treatment. Her condition remains critical. According to the police, the accused's father had been granted bail after his arrest and had been harassing the victim since his release. The Kotwali police have registered a case against the accused son under Section 109 of murder and have arrested him. Superintendent of Police Manoj Kumar Rai confirmed the arrest and stated a case has been registered against the accused youth under serious sections including attempt to murder. Haryana's farmer leader Gurnam Singh Charuni has criticized the Congress party for its failure to secure victory in the recent assembly elections. He holds former Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda responsible for not collaborating with other leaders. Charuni emphasized that farmer unions were the primary opposition in the state for the past decade, and the party missed an opportunity to capitalize on that support. In Jammu and Kashmir's Dawar Gurez Bandipora district, a fire broke out on Friday evening, destroying several shops. Firefighters, police and local residents worked quickly to control the blaze, although the cause remains unknown. Earlier that evening, a separate fire damaged a house in a nearby village. However, there were no injuries reported in either incident. Authorities are investigating both the fires and reminding residents to stay vigilant. Viewers, tracking the top business stories for the day, we bring you the latest updates on India's economic landscape. From India banning pocket lighters to Ola improving its consumer practices and Jio seeking fair spectrum rules, stay tuned as we delve into the key highlights shaping the business world today. The Indian government has taken significant steps to bolster domestic manufacturing by imposing an immediate ban on the importation of components for pocket lighters. This decision, communicated through the Directorate General of Foreign Trade, specifically targets the gas-fueled lighters encompassing both non-refillable and refillable types. Additionally, it prohibits the import of cigarette lighters priced at ₹20 or less. This ban is a part of a broader strategy to reduce dependence on imports from China, which has been a significant source for these products. In the fiscal year to date, India's imports of lighter parts totaled $3.8 million, down from $4.86 million in the previous year, with China being the primary supplier, followed by Spain, Turkey, and the UAE. Telecom giant Reliance Jio has formally reached out to Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia, urging his intervention to ensure that the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, or TRAI, revises its consultation paper regarding the spectrum allocation for satellite and terrestrial communication services. Jio asserts that the current proposal fails to ensure a level playing field between the different types of service providers. In a letter dated October 10th, Jio expressed concern that the omission of critical questions related to competitive fairness could subject the consultation process to legal scrutiny, particularly in light of past Supreme Court rulings in the 2G case. The Indian equity markets are poised for a crucial week as analysts anticipate that upcoming corporate earnings reports will significantly influence the market trends. Key players such as Reliance Industries, Infosys, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, and HCL Technologies are expected to release their earnings, which could sway the investor sentiment. Now, investors are also keenly awaiting the release of macroeconomic data, specifically the Consumer Price Index and the Wholesale Price Index, inflation figures for September, scheduled for announcement on Monday. The dip in market indices was attributed to the ongoing selling pressure from foreign investors, although select heavyweight stocks provided some support during the latter sessions. October has seen a notable shift in foreign portfolio investment dynamics, with investors pulling out a substantial ₹58,711 crore from the Indian equities. This withdrawal is attributed to the escalating geopolitical tensions, particularly the conflict between Israel and Iran, alongside the rising crude oil prices and the strong performance of the Chinese stocks. This outflow follows a significant inflow of over ₹57,000 crore in September, marking a 9th-month high. Despite generally being net buyers throughout 2024, the FPIs had previously withdrawn ₹34,000 crore during April and May. Data from depositories indicates that the net selling in October occurred between the 1st and the 11th. In a significant move to enhance consumer protection, the Central Consumer Protection Authority, that's your CCPA, has directed ride-hailing platform Ola to implement various consumer-friendly changes. The CCPA's intervention focuses on ensuring that Ola provides genuine refund options and issues receipts for all auto rides booked through its platform. The CCPA highlighted that Ola's existing no questions asked refund policy, which only offered coupon codes for future rides, was inadequate and violated the consumer rights. The regulator emphasized that such practices could not be deemed fair as they incentivized users to take future rides rather than offering real refunds. Last week, the market value of 7 of India's 10 most valuable companies fell by about 1.22 lakh crore, reflecting a general downturn in the stock market. Key companies like Tata Consultancy Services and Reliance Industries saw significant losses. TCS's value dropped by around 35,638 crore rupees, bringing its total value to about 15 lakh crore. Reliance Industries lost around 21,352 crore rupees, reducing its value to about 18.55 lakh crore. Other companies that lost value include ITC, which went down by about 18,761 crore to 6.1 lakh crore, and Hindustan Unilever, which lost 16,048 crore, now valued at around 6.53 lakh crore. Life Insurance Corporation and ICICI Bank also saw substantial declines. On a positive note though, Bharti Airtel and Infosys increased their market values. During a recent visit to Vietnam, Chinese Premier Keqiang met with Vietnamese officials, where he pledged support for cross-border railway development and announced plans to increase agricultural imports from Vietnam. This visit comes amid the ongoing tensions over territorial disputes in the South China Sea. Yet, both nations appear committed to enhancing their economic ties. Trade between China and Vietnam has reached $172 billion in 2023, making China Vietnam's largest trading partner. The two countries are working to open the Chinese markets to high-quality Vietnamese products, including fruits and seafood. Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh emphasized that the importance of respecting each other's rights and interests, advocating for peaceful resolutions to disputes, especially concerning the fishing rights in the contested areas. Viewers, moving on to our international segment where we are tracking the ground pulse of some of the biggest global headlines. Today we delve into significant developments from around the world, from Pakistan hosting the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit to US President Joe Biden planning to send the third defense system to Israel. Stay tuned as we unravel the latest updates shaping the global landscape. Ahead of the 23rd Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting, authorities in Pakistan have heightened security in Islamabad. The SCO will start today and run till 16th of October. Information Minister Ataullah Tarar has announced unprecedented security measures. This includes the deployment of the army, rangers and police to ensure safety during the summit, which will host leaders like Chinese Premier Keqiang and Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin. A 3-day public holiday has been declared and Section 1.4 has been imposed to prevent political gatherings and protests, particularly amid the threats from the Pakistan's Tehreek-e-Insaf Party. Recent violent incidents targeting Chinese nationals have raised security concerns as the summit will address trade, security, humanitarian and cultural issues.
This SCO summit, we have deployment of the armed forces here. The army is going to be protecting the entire route and the red zone. So in addition to the police, Pakistan Army, Pakistan Rangers, they're going to be an integral part of the security apparatus that is going to protect the city. So I believe that with regard to Islamabad, it's a safe location, it's a safe city, and extra security arrangements have been made, extraordinary security arrangements have been made with regard to this summit.
Israel's military released footage showing ground operations in southern Lebanon, where they targeted over 70 Hezbollah positions, including military buildings and launch sites. The Israeli Defense Forces, that's the IDF, reported that their air force conducted these attacks in response to the rocket launches aimed at Israel. Since the conflict began, Lebanon's health ministry has reported more than 2,000 casualties, with more than 1,400 deaths occurring since September, though the number of Hezbollah fighters among them is unspecified. Meanwhile, Israel is also engaged in warfare with Hamas in Gaza and is considering retaliation against Iran for a recent missile attack, which is vowed to respond to any Israeli strikes. US President Joe Biden has announced his agreement to deploy a THAAD missile defense battery to protect Israel. He made the statement at the MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa following a visit to assess damage from Hurricane Milton and to meet with the first responders, residents and local leaders. Biden said that the THAAD missile defense battery will help Israel defend itself from Lebanon and Iran.
Commitment for the THAAD to be deployed in Israel?
To defend Israel. Because of critical infrastructure investments were made, both when I was vice president and president, to harden the grid. For folks at home, the grid means the electrical power system that transmits energy from where it's produced in the power plant to where it's used in homes and businesses.
On Saturday, injured individuals were evacuated from hospitals in northern Gaza to Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City. The World Health Organization and the Palestinian Red Crescent assisted in the evacuation process. This evacuation occurred amid increasing Israeli military operations in the area. Medical staff expressed gratitude for the support and the relief provided by the WHO in transferring patients and supplying fuel and medical resources. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi met with his Iraqi counterpart Fawad Hussein in Baghdad. Araghchi said that while Islamic Republic does not seek a regional war amid the rising tensions with Israel and its allies, it is prepared for any situation. He emphasized Iran's readiness for both war and peace. On the other hand, Iraqi Foreign Minister Fawad Hussein added that Israel is prohibited from using Iraq's airspace for strikes against Iran. He expressed concerns that a regional conflict could lead to a global crisis and the resurgence of extremist groups like ISIS. SpaceX successfully launched its massive Starship rocket on Sunday, marking its most ambitious test flight to date. This included the innovative recovery of the first-stage booster using mechanical arms known as chopsticks. The 400-foot rocket lifted off from southern Texas at sunrise, aiming for a controlled splashdown in the Indian Ocean after its ascent over the Gulf of Mexico. Unlike previous flights that ended in destruction, this launch saw the booster return safely to the launch pad server minutes after takeoff. This is a significant feat that demonstrates SpaceX's goal of reusing the rockets to increase efficiency and reduce costs. The upgraded Starship is equipped with enhanced software and thermal tiles and is intended for missions to the Moon and Mars, with NASA having ordered 2 for lunar landings later this decade. Elon Musk envisions utilizing Starship to transport both people and supplies to these destinations. At least one person was killed and many sustained injuries after a locomotive crashed into the rear of a Cairo-bound passenger train in southern Egypt on Sunday. The incident occurred in Minya province, about 270 kilometers south of Cairo, causing 2 railway carriages to fall into a nearby watercourse. Rescue teams were seen in boats responding to the situation. According to the health ministry, 21 people were hospitalized. This marks the second train accident in Egypt within a month and highlights the ongoing issues with the country's aging railway system, which suffers from mismanagement and frequent derailments. Viewers, let's pause for a short break. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be back with an action-packed sports and entertainment segment. Viewers, welcome back. You're watching Quick Morning, and we now bring you the sports highlights from action-packed world of football, cricket, tennis, and all that interests you. So stay tuned with us this morning. Five-time IPL champions Mumbai Indians have roped in former Sri Lanka captain Mahela Jayawardene as their head coach as part of a major overhaul ahead of the mega auction. Jayawardene had a similar role with the franchise from 2017 to 2022 and oversaw their title-winning campaigns in 2017, 2019 and 2020-21. Paris Mambre, the former bowling coach of Team India, has opted to join the Mumbai Indians franchise for the upcoming IPL 2025 season, instead of linking up with Dravid of Rajasthan Royals. This development comes as a surprise, as it was widely expected that Mambre would follow Dravid to Rajasthan Royals, where the former India captain recently took charge. Indian riders Surya Aditya and Avik Bhatia secured the silver and bronze medals respectively, while Iran's Yazdan Mulafzal took the top spot at the AEF Cup CSIYB held at third stable. Surya, who had earlier secured the silver medal in round 1 on Saturday, maintained his strong form to claim the overall silver in the competition. Yannick Sinner continued his sensational 2024 season by beating Novak Djokovic in the Shanghai Masters final. The world #1 Italian beat the Serbian superstar 7-6, 6-3. Babar Azam has dropped from the final 2 test matches against England. Pakistan have already lost the first test match and etched an unwanted record against. The Pakistan Cricket Board announced a 16-man squad for the second and third test match in Multan and Rawalpindi. The Pakistan Cricket Board is not pleased that Fakhar Zaman questioned the selection panel's decision to sideline Babar Azam from the test side. The panel dropped former captain Babar Azam when they announced a squad for the remaining 2 tests against England in Multan and Rawalpindi. Zaman took to X to question the decision, inviting the ire of the PCB. Maya Boucher smashed 62 not out of 34 balls as England beat Scotland by 10 wickets in their Group B clash at 2024 Women's T20 World Cup. England powered its way to 113 with 0 wickets in 10 overs as Boucher put on an unbeaten opening stand with Daniel Wyatt-Hodge, who continued her splendid tournament form to score 51 not out of 26 balls. Moving forward, we delve into an interesting mix of stories from the buzzing world of entertainment. Let's get started. Film producer Feroz Nadiadwala has regained the rights to his film portfolio, including the highly anticipated Hera Fairy. This follows a settlement with Eros and the clearing of his financial obligations. Known for producing hits like Avara Pagal Deewana, Fir Hera Fairy and Welcome, Nadiadwala is now free to move forward with his projects, including the upcoming Hera Fairy 3, which is a passion project for him and the original cast, Akshay Kumar, Paresh Rawal and Sunil Shetty. Production for the sequel has already begun. Nadiadwala plans to meet with the Hera Fairy team soon to discuss the next steps. The original Hera Fairy released in 2000 and has since become a cult classic, engaging audiences with its comedic plot and memorable characters. Rumors of a divorce between Aishwarya Rai and Abhishek Bachchan have resurfaced following a recent episode of Kaun Banega Crorepati 16 that aired on Amitabh Bachchan's 82th birthday in a montage celebrating the Bachchan family. While the video featured all family members, including Jaya Bachchan and Abhishek, Aishwarya was absent, raising speculation about a rift. The couple hasn't been seen together in a long time. At the wedding of billionaire Mukesh Ambani's son, Anant Ambani, Aishwarya arrived separately with her daughter Aradhya. Despite the ongoing rumors, Aishwarya did wish Amitabh on his birthday, but the late timing of her post surprised many, fueling further speculation about her marriage troubles and reports that she may have moved out of the Bachchan residence, Jalsa. Dhruva Sarja's action drama Martin has garnered positive support from fans amid the Dasara releases. This includes Alia Bhatt's Jigra and Rajkumar Rao's Vicky Vidya Ka Wo Wala video. Martin has emerged as biggest Kannada opener of the year, earning more than 12 crore rupees in just 2 days domestically. Despite some initial disruptions in screening due to the distributor issues, the film has maintained audience interest with a 42% occupancy on Sunday. It surpassed the previous record set by other Kannada films to become the highest opener of the year, showcasing strong chemistry amongst its cast, including Anveshi Jain and Sukruta Bagle. Kate Blanchett graced the red carpet at the London Film Festival on Sunday for the gala of her new political satire, Rumours. The film features a chaotic G7 summit. Blanchett plays a German chancellor alongside Nikki Amuka-Bird as the UK Prime Minister and Charles Dance as the US President. Directed by Guy Maddin and co-written with the Johnson brothers, the film invites audiences to uncover its hidden messages. Amuka-Bird expressed excitement and nervousness about presenting the film to British audiences, acknowledging the eccentricity of the story and humorously reflecting on the challenges of portraying the UK Prime Minister. The festival runs until October 20th. Lupita Nyong'o has described her latest project, The Wild Robot, as one of the most significant in her career. She highlighted the animated film's meaningful impact and its potential to shape a generation. The film is based on Peter Brown's 2016 book and follows a robot named Ross, voiced by Nyong'o, who is shipwrecked in a deserted island and learns to adapt by forming bonds with the local wildlife, including a parental relationship with an orphaned gosling. Directed by Chris Sanders, the film is set for release in the UK on October 18th.